Good evening, everyone, for the day 4, the final day of 2025 All-Stars. We're going to finish it up here with Smash Day 2. So with Smash, we broke it across 2 days because it's 4 one-on-one brackets. So we're going to kick it off with bracket 2, 3, and 4 today. We'll be getting matches started in the next couple minutes here. We're just getting the players organized, so stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Thank you.
So yeah, both players are in the arena now. I think we will be getting started in a minute or two. Up first, we do have Straw Hat Kid versus Butter. I think that is Straw Hat Kid on Pac-Man. Yes, it is.
Yep.
And Butter on Sora. I expect this to be a pretty. I think for the first game, might be a bit slower, but.
Yeah, Shark Kid definitely likes to play slower. He likes to just play around his hydrant a lot. I've played him, I think, like, almost 10 times.
Yeah, this is one of those active tournament goers in the Ohio area, or the Ohio scene. So right off the bat, I mean, it seems pretty even so far. Straw Hat Kid, Straw Hat Kid in the beginning, I feel like kind of struggling to approach without, getting hit with something himself.
Yeah, Shark Kid very much is one of those players that he gets better as the set gets on. So it's probably most likely gonna look like it's gonna be closer, but if he's able to actually get a lock on his opponent, he's gonna be able to just activate.
Yeah, but I have heard a little bit from Butter, and I do know Butter is also a very good player. And Sora, I think, is a pretty good matchup into Pac-Man, so that seems to know pretty much exactly what he's doing. So right now still no stock taken, although as soon as I say that, the Apple is going to take the first stock. And right now we're seeing Straw Hat Kid kind of play slower. Once he has any kind of fruit going, it's just his Pac-Man's game.
Yeah, and the thing you don't want to do, especially if you against Pac-Man while you're down, is just start swinging, because Pac-Man is one of those characters that can just rack on the damage super quickly against you.
Yeah. Right now we're seeing kind of get a lot of setups going with Hydrant. That's one of the best grabs in the game.
It probably is.
It is the best grab in the game. I think didn't mean to throw a special through that early, but
Yeah.
I think we're going to see a lot of Bell. It's just such a good option if you want to just trap your opponent.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now we're seeing a very slow-paced game from Strahek. Hit just running away. This is the Pac-Man game plan, so...
Yeah. Especially if you have a lead.
Yeah, there's the second stock coming from him. He's going to go very low. Sora is one of the few characters that can kind of contest Pac-Man when he's that low. Just because Sora's recovery is on par with Pac-Man's.
Yeah.
There's all the damage that you were saying.
Yeah, you very much want to play kind of careful against Pac-Man. Just throwing out the smash attacks isn't going to work. Pac-Man is one of those zoners that is able to start a combo from a very long distance.
I mean, Strike is at 100%. This is, or not Strike, sorry, Butter's at 100%. This is looking not too great for them. Something's got to happen. Something's got to happen for him to bring this back. But even then, it is looking kind of like a 3-stock.
Yeah. I think it's a grab and knock throw. That shouldn't kill. Yeah, not kill.
Not killing. Although did have a lot of range, so you never know.
Yeah,
Then
he's
is
gonna.
Key gonna do it?
Oh, it's not.
Key's not gonna do it.
Yeah.
You see those reflectors come out. Not a traditional reflector. It's not gonna send back, but it does
Yeah,
prevent you from getting hit. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, and the apple's gonna bounce from the apple.
Is
Yeah.
going to do it. So that Strike going up first game. Now all of this is best of 3 and it is set stages, so we should be getting into the next one pretty quickly.
See, what is the second stage?
Small battlefield.
Small battlefield? Okay.
Yeah, we're seeing the hero come out. I think a similar story, although I think Hero has a much better time dealing with Pac-Man. Bounce is gonna I think play a big role because that is Pac-Man's arguably most important move, just not there. But you also have things like Accelerado, which can let you close the gap so quick.
Yeah. But that's not. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a 0 to death.
Yeah, with Hero, especially against Pac-Man, you need to just be able to set up your menu. Strike is doing a good job of just not letting that happen, but at the same time, you need to sort of, use your normal specials to control space and throw out projectiles, so you actually have a chance to go into the menu.
Yeah, I mean, Hero is like off stage again. Oh, barely makes it back.
That smash coming out. I'm not gonna get punished.
It's a bit choppy right now, but it's Smash Online.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is going to be a second back air, and I mean, Strahek is such a massive lead now.
He can afford to just play slower now if he wants to.
If he really wants to, but I mean, I feel like he's going to want to get this over as soon as possible.
Yeah. Back is gonna miss. Oh, connects it the second time.
Yeah, very good micro spacing from Strahaken too, kind of using the crouch to just like move away.
Yeah. Pac-Man F Smash is not punishable like that.
Yeah, now we are seeing more of a bait and punish style from Strahaken in this game. Butter, yeah.
Not able to,
Butter was not quite able to beat that. Hero isn't great against a bait and punish style gameplay. So so that is Butter moving into the lowers. Strahaken making it out, going to finals. So I think next we will be having. Next, I think will be what was it? Karma going from Northeast versus. Let me get the tags real quick. Versus Jorgen. So I don't actually know anything about these players. I haven't watched too many games outside of the Northeast region.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with these ones either.
Although if I had to assume, I see Sleep Child. That is Highland. I think Highland did do pretty well in their region. Yeah, if they didn't win, because I do know Get Some Sleep Child is a fairly strong player, one that I've actually played before. So let me just make sure. Yeah, so Jorgen is going to be coming from Highland High School, and then Karma is coming from Alliance High School in the Northeast region. I don't actually know if we saw Alliance in the Northeast Regionals. I don't remember. Could be wrong, though. And we are going to see Kirby on the side of... Is that... No, on the side of Karma.
Yeah.
Just making sure. And then K-Rool. So two characters which were, I would say, relatively common in the league. But this is going to be, I mean, K-Rool kind of struggles to hit low, so I feel like it could be Kirby one-sided. However, that's a very quick 60%.
It's going to rip the forwarder coming out from the Kirby. So the Kirby likes to get a lot of the strings, but K-Rool fast jab able to stop that, and the belly armor from the match able to respond to the kill.
Belly armor does so much heavy lifting for any matchup for K-Rool. But now we're kind of seeing why the matchup may not be so great. I mean, that's like a quick 94%.
Yeah.
Kirby's combo, any character that has a decent combo game is just gonna destroy K-Rool.
Yeah.
The only reason why this matchup may be relatively closer is because neither character is particularly good.
Yeah. Kirby's still... Yeah, Kirby's gonna have to change what they're gonna do with that one lane in the quarter, because the K-Rool has shown that they're just gonna jab out of that. So maybe just like forward air and then really take that out.
Yeah, K-Rool's doing a very good job at keeping space, but Kirby is eventually gonna be able to get in.
Yeah.
Go for an up smash.
Not quite gonna get the punish on it. It just gets the down.
In fact, oh, and there is the down tilt F smash. Not gonna kill, but forward air is going to take it. Kirby with the really good edge guard. Suddenly, this is turned into Kirby's game, going from like a 60-70% deficit in first stock.
Down throw is gonna take it. Up smash just taken out, yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty tight one. You kind of need to know. You have to read it. There's no way to react to the mash. So
yeah, you kind of have to just on the side of the Kirby either just mix up whether you can mash out or not.
Yeah, very smart from the Kirby to not try to contest K. Rool up B directly from the top, kind of going for a forward air instead.
Yeah, that's the thing with K. Rool. Very poor horizontal recovery, but very good vertical.
Yeah, that move is so hard to contest, so being aware of that is pretty good. But the other guy's gonna hit from behind. Ew. This is such a nasty hitbox.
Hitboxes, yeah.
And that is Karma going up 1-0. And we're not seeing any character switches.
Three, two, one, go!
Kirby is going to be able to get some percent off punishing the crown, but the armor is just going to let K. Rool kind of even it back up. Yeah, it seems like the K. Rool's playing a lot more, you know, just like, kind of like a zoner right now. Which I think it probably is more effective way to be playing against Kirby, but I say that, and that's just a quick 87%.
Yeah. That's a decent combo going with the crown, but Kirby does have control of the crown yet again. That's pretty scary, and that is the F smash incoder hit. That was a really good read.
Oh, almost gets that grab. That was the right idea, but a bit
Ledge cancel down air, kind of messing up the combo.
Misses the tech, gets the tech read on that. Grab comes out, back throw, not quite gonna kill yet. Forward air, reads the jump. Hero's gonna get hit off stage again, hits with the up. You're kind of lazily trying to land above the ledge. Rock's gonna come out untechable. Kirby's playing a lot more into the K. Rool's face, which is kind of, you know, unless actually no, the K. Rool's actually not approaching. So Kirby can afford to play slower here. They have a kind of a huge lead.
Yeah, but instead they're going for a forward air trade. Not gonna do much. Or I mean, they're 34%. That's not bad, but they do.
Yeah.
They are once again putting K. Rool back into the blender.
Miss tech and get the jab lock at smash.
That's a quick 81. Does get hit by down smash, but I mean, it is 40%. Not too much that it's gonna do.
The rock gets the up B. Still off stage. Hero going for the back air. Yeah.
And yep, the back air gonna take it, and that's Karma taking the set 2-0. So now it is going to be Jorgen versus Butter.
Quick adaptation from Karma. Look at the start of that like it was gonna be like kind of the K. Rool running away with it, but they were able to even up it quickly and just take the set 2-0.
right. So I think we're gonna get right into it.
Ready?
And yep, it is the Sora. And this, I had a K rule. I had a K rule period myself, and I can say pretty confidently that this is a bottom 3 matchup for K rule.
3,
Really?
2,
Yeah, I mean,
1,
you're going
go!
against a sword fighter that has very long-lasting moves, really good combos, especially against big characters. So there's like really not a lot that K rule's gonna be able to do. You kind of need to outplay, go very bait and punish, but even then, bait and punish against Sora isn't that good of a game plan.
Even so far, I can see the Thunder. It's okay off stage. Yeah, Carol's overall just, it seems like, trying to steal the bait and punish. And Sora's kind of letting him play that way. I think the Sora kind of needs to let this season. Just read the roll in with the up smash.
Oh, and we're gonna see a taunt. Not really gonna take it too much in these, in this. It seems like everyone's pretty friendly with each other. But, I mean, we're seeing it turn around pretty quick in the K rule's favor, and that is a shield break, I think.
That should be it.
F smash might do it. Almost.
Whoa.
I think down smash might have done it. I think down smash is just slightly stronger. But,
Down
I mean,
smash.
dash attack not going to take 118%. Oh, this is a recovery. And Jorgen very, very quickly has taken the lead. And now he's going to play the slow game. There's really no need to approach now.
No, you're able to just kind of play with the projectiles, kind of play your zoner game plan.
Yeah, that
gonna
was
be
insane
there.
patience, yeah.
That should
The
be.
patience from Jorgen right now is just absurd.
Yeah, and that's kind of important, especially when you're playing against like a character that can blow you up like this, because you kind of have to slow it down.
Yeah. There's the Saga gonna put Jorgen into a pretty bad position.
See, down smash isn't quite gonna take it. Gonna hit to the other side. See, you got great patience from the K rule.
Not gonna go for down throw. Down throw is probably gonna come out
Up
until
here, yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
gonna be it. And Jorgen taking it 1-0, or taking the first game, I guess. We're gonna see a character swap come out. Sephiroth now. I mean, I actually think Butters swaps like most games, but could just be experimenting with some new characters too.
1, go!
Yeah, I can see that maybe wanting the more range from Sephiroth.
Yeah. I think because of Butters' playstyle, I think having that slight extra range is going to be a bit better. K-Roll, or not K-Roll, Sephiroth is also going to play a bit more, I would say projectile heavy, but more like setup projectile.
Yeah.
You can get a lot off of hitting Sephiroth's projectiles, but that is going to be a pretty rough SD. Oh, not going to get the up B. That may have, I don't think that was oh, yeah. Belly armor doing so much against that counter.
Yeah. Crown is gonna come back. Up smash barely whiffs.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of like really good combos from Jorgen's side.
Yeah. F smash isn't quite gonna take it. Grabs out of the counter. Back throw's gonna come out.
Jorgen's reading these counters really well.
Blunderbuss is gonna take it. Charging just up the F smash. Isn't quite gonna take it. Gonna hit with a quick combo. Counter is gonna take it there.
That is gonna take it. That's a pretty good counter. If the rare Jorgen gets caught by counter. Now we're trying to. I think we're starting to see Jorgen kind of get a hold of Butter's habits. And there's the back air. That is going to take it, and that is another 2-0. So Jorgen does get third place. Butter gets out at fourth. And we will have the finals match coming up in just a second. Finals will be Straw Hat Kid versus Harma. So yeah, we're gonna see Karma play Kirby.
So it's probably gonna be a lot slower of a match compared to the other two.
Yeah. And you gotta keep in mind that this is one of those matchups where Kirby is gonna kind of want to get that copy ability. Kirby getting projectile is really good, but this gives Kirby access to, I think, 8 different projectiles.
Oh, the astronaut's actually gonna take it. That seemed really early.
Yeah.
Like almost center stage.
Wonder if it was just bad DI.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kirby is kind of trying to space out these moves just outside of Pac-Man's out of shield range.
Yeah.
Pac-Man is good at a lot of things. One thing that he's not great at is having good out of shield options.
Yeah, besides Nair, that's kind of all that he has. Now, Nair is a really good out of shield option, but if you're able to, you can outspace it easily.
Yeah. Up B is also an option, but that's more of a get me out of here kind of move.
Yeah.
Although I will say, Karma has brought this, relatively close, especially considering how early they lost that first stock. But they are kind of struggling to get that kill.
Yeah, that's sort of going to be the issue, kind of against Pac-Man as Kirby, is you don't really have like a good amount of range, and it's going to be hard for you to actually get your kill confirmed.
Yeah, and Pac-Man does have some really good edge guarding. Forward air is all you need, but it
that's
so
not
much.
bad.
So it is going to be a pretty early stock on the side of Straw Hat Kid, and already 122% still has not been able to kill. Karma hasn't been able to kill, so we'll see if that continues for the rest of the match.
still gonna come out. Yeah, Pac-Man just gonna play that corner. Wait until they actually get into the advantage, and then yeah, move forward. They're gonna read the roll with the F smash.
Yeah, and that is going to be a pretty quick 3-stock.
Pac-Man wins.
I wonder if we'll see a character switch, although it does seem like Butter, you're not Butter, Karma does really like just sticking Kirby. And yeah, we're just going to see the Kirby.
Three, two, one, go!
Yep. Strike Hit immediately just gonna go charge up Galga. But Karma getting an early quick 32%. And already has Pac-Man kind of in disadvantage, but can't really contest that recovery. So you can hit with Galga. Yeah, you can't just be like kind of swinging like that against Pac-Man. He's gonna throw that out every time. F Smash is gonna whiff on the uppy coming down, but he's gonna get the grab and get him off stage. That doesn't come out. He's gonna hit shield. Punishes the F Smash with the F Smash of their own. So quick stock coming out from Stratford. You're gonna parry the forward air and get a punish off of it. You're just gonna play the slow game. Just wait for the Kirby to make a mistake while approaching. Hydra gets set up. Just gonna quickly just hit it away. Dash Smash is gonna get punished with a good attack. The back air again hit the sweet spot, but that should still use all this jump. So already a 3-stock lead again for Straw Kid. You get the grab, not quite the up there. Hydra gets it away, baits out punishing and just grab from that. F Smash is gonna come out, not quite taking it yet. Oh, and the side beat not quite taking it, yeah, kind of punishing the high recovery. So you're gonna charge up to Bell. Punishes the S-Smash with a grab. Back throw's gonna come out, gonna get off back off stage.
Yeah, it seems like this is going to be a pretty quick 3-stock. And not going to go for the F throw, going to go for back throw instead. And I think Apple will probably kill it this percent. Most Super Fruits will.
Yeah, I think Orange is gonna start playing this thing as well. Yeah, there's Apple.
There's Apple, and that Straw Hat Kid taking it flawless 2-0. And that is the end of bracket 3, or bracket 2. Yeah. Congratulations to Straw Hat Kid for winning. So we are going to be waiting for bracket 4 to have their players head in. I think we are still just waiting for people to get in. So it will be, I think it's Boodles versus 8.
Yep, that's what it's looking like. So, I know of Foodles. I've actually played against him before. He's a pretty good Wario player.
Pretty good Wario.
Yeah.
That is a character we did not see too much of, if any at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we didn't really see a lot of the higher tier, not like quite top tier, but a lot of the higher tier characters. You don't quite see them that often. Alright, so we've seen Ness versus Wario.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, so I think I did watch a bit of 8 play at Esports, so they were a pretty good NES player. I think they were on a team of another NES player, so.
Already getting a quick 53. Kind of giving the Wario sort of a tough time to taking the Wario a tough time to actually like try to just get in what he really want to do. Which is gonna kind of be the name of the game with Ness, so that just outranks Wario. Wario's biggest weakness is his range. He's getting punishing the get fire on his shield.
Yeah, I mean, for the beginning of this, I think Wario's gonna have a hard time, but once Loft is on deck, Ness is gonna have to play a lot more careful, because that is just gonna be a you die at 20 move, so.
Yeah. The bike throw is not quite gonna take it, probably gonna go out there. That should be a punt. No, gets late dash attack. Misses the 2 frame. Tries to get the dash attack. Back throw should kill, yeah.
Is going to take it. And, I mean, it's still pretty even. 135 is not a bad percentage for Wario. And dash attack is just going to take it. And it is backing even, although Wario does have full charge lock that is going to start killing in like 5 or 10%. So Ness is going to play a lot more careful. Try not to get hit by, I think, Nair is the combo starter.
Yeah, Nair landing up there up tilt is what he's going to be looking for.
There it is.
He's going to hit it.
And it's
oh, gets
not
the Wario box.
Yeah, it gets the sour spot.
So that's a quick 0 to 85, so that's still huge for Wario.
Although he is now at 106, still at the deficit. And I guess Ness, I think that's just how it's going to be.
Yeah.
As Ness takes the stop with back air.
Fire is going to start up the combo. Quick 32. Fire should just take that stage control.
Yeah, I mean, it isn't looking too great for Boodles. is at, you know, same percent, but one stock behind against Ness of all characters as well.
Yeah.
Although if Noodles plays a slow walk, he can come back and beat the game changer. But as I say that, up smash does take it.
Yeah.
Ness wins. Ready?
We're not seeing a character swap, just gonna be going right into small battlefield.
Three, two, one, go!
We're just gonna see a very slow neutral from both players, it looks like. Kind of waiting for the game to start.
Yeah.
But I mean, like we saw last game, it is Ness does get the lead pretty early on, 84% already.
Yeah, that's doing a good job of sort of just spacing out the Wario, keeping keeping him out.
Yeah, but as we say that, Wario gets like 7 back airs in a row, or 7 forward airs in a row.
Grab is gonna whip, doesn't get the punish on it.
Yeah, now we're seeing the slow game again.
Yeah, see Wario actually slowly just getting Ness to the corner, but he's gonna get the forward air out, and backer's gonna get hit right off stage.
Oh yeah. Does catch the recovery. Air dodges up instead of to ledge. Yeah, we're gonna be seeing. I think this is gonna be a very slow game. I think 8 felt like the last game was too close, so it's gonna slow it down a decent amount.
Yeah.
Now it isn't quite over. I mean, Foodles does have the ability to just get walked and kind of cheat his way into getting the lead.
But
Yeah, bike
the
on
up smash is
stage.
gonna
Yeah.
yeah, that's kind of the important thing. You kind of don't want to waste your bike just like that, because not having it to recover, especially against Ness, is gonna be a struggle. Because Ness can just do that and just kill you for free.
Just like that. I think Nessa is going to make it back.
Dolly is going to get Ness into the corner, but isn't going to be able to get the capitalize off it. Ness is going to get the reversal.
Yeah, Wario's not going to be able to contest with Nessa's just joints that well, so it is going to be the slow game. Wasp is on deck though. I wonder if Beatles is going to try saving it just to use it next stock.
That would probably be the smart play. The Ness is at 123. It'd probably be best just to save it.
But Poodle is having kind of a tough time hitting Ness. Ness again just has such good aerials that there's really not much you can do.
Here's gonna take it. So we'll see if Foodles is able to actually get a waft pretty quickly here. It could even up the game. It will even up the game basically. But getting that hit is going to be a big struggle.
Yeah, it will be a pretty big percent deficit, but it's definitely possible. Up smash is going to connect though. I think one thing I'm noticing is Foodles is doing a lot of mixing setups, and that's what's kind of catching him.
Yeah, he does do the high recovery to avoid getting hit with the yo-yo at ledge.
Yeah, 50% I think that is compensating, but as I say that,
yeah,
8 does get the kill and does take it to over Foodles. But just like that, we are going to be going into the next game. It will be, I think it is Dan going from Northwest versus versus blue, I think. Like from the Central South Division. But I think we are ready to start, so
Ready?
we're gonna see Sonic versus Joker. Now we're going from we went from a low tier to a high tier, and now we're seeing this is a top tier matchup.
Yeah, very common to see it.
2, 1, go!
Now, that's kind of, I don't remember this Sonic having a very slow play style. I think it was relatively quick. They kind of got a lot of damage going pretty quickly. So, I wonder if we'll see the same going on here.
It's the back hero versus coming back on stage, and yeah, Sonic, I think in this matchup very much wants to try to play like a kind of a different faster than can, but just because of the speed of Joker, you can't really just like sit around and play slow. That's everything good, but Arsene's gonna be online.
Yeah, the spring is not going to be able to give it, but, you know, it does give Sonic stage control again. Although, you know, the Joker is doing a very good job at kind of using space, being really patient. Just as I say that, being patient on that up smash.
He's gonna miss the up throw up air. Arsene is slowly coming down, going away, and Arsene's gonna be gone after that, so... We'll see if the Sonic's able to even up the stock here. He's gonna whip up smash. Actually, he's gonna connect, not quite gonna kill. Not really enough rage, and that touch deck is pretty weak without it.
Almost gets the up air. I think maybe could have gone for an air and it would have worked.
Yeah, I was expecting Nair to come out there, or forward air. I feel like both of those could be killed.
But Arsene is out, you know, 75%. It's pretty scary, but does get a slight charge on the down smash too.
Arsene's about to be coming out already, yeah, so... Sonic back to the Joker off stage. They're still gonna have the stage control. Air dodge almost walks into the F smash, but gets the back air punish on it.
Although that is almost getting the lead, almost bringing it back to even. 8 is gonna go for a pretty low recovery though. I do think Blue is kind of struggling to get the kill. But I feel like Sonic, unless you know Sonic down to a T, then killing with Sonic is kind of difficult. Especially with the very slow game plan that he revolves around. So I'm not surprised. Yeah.
Back air is gonna take it, yeah.
You're gonna go really low going for the back air.
Yeah, kind of a bit of weakness for Sonic is that he's really good at racking up damage, but sometimes finding the actual stock can be a struggle. Especially against a character who's able to kind of slow him down and controls a lot of space like Joker's able to with side B and his gun.
You're not gonna see a character switch. Although this is a much better stage for Joker. It's smaller. Sonic's gonna have less room to run around. So
yeah.
And those platforms aren't doing a lot to kind of combat attacks. So I think Blue's gonna have to rely on it just a tiny bit less. But I think we are seeing a bit more spin dash heavy gameplay on the side of Sonic.
Yeah, and that's kind of, I think, kind of what you want. You already can get the edge guard, yeah. But kind of playing like the faster, like in your face game style we tried last game isn't quite going to work. So trying to slow it down might be able to work and actually, because I think it's a harder game plan to play against. You've already seen the guard. That should take no person's going to come out.
As we say, it's slower gameplay and does save it, but just brings it. I mean, brings it right back. And I mean, it's been a minute and it's already down to last stock. So
yeah,
we did say it was a bit more spin dash heavy, but that does not mean it was slower.
Yeah, that is true.
And I think what changed in this game compared to last game is that Blue was getting these edge guards like perfect.
Yeah.
Those were some, especially compared to last game, some of the best edge guards we've seen. So Arsene is on deck. I think this is not the first Arsene in the game, but the first one on stage.
Yeah.
It's very quickly gonna go away.
He's gonna charge up smash. He's gonna obviously just jump over it.
Yeah, and
he's gonna get the grab off speed.
Yeah, the game has slowed down a tiny bit. But, I mean, 100%, the percents are almost even, the percents are even now. Not going to be able to hit the up smash. Arsene does come out once again in this stock. Good move will take it, but that's still it's still a pretty big deficit for 8 right now.
You're gonna see up smash is gonna take it, yeah.
Yeah, up smash is gonna take it. Was pretty close, but we have our first.
Let's do that again sometime.
They do have the first. It was. Oh, it's Dan. Okay. That was my bad. So it's Dan on Joker. That is my mistake.
Three, two, one, go!
Going into Sonic sort of just getting the quick spin dash in the face, but
Yeah,
Joker is going to be able to get the stage control back.
Yeah, and I think for both characters, this is a more neutral stage, believe it or not. Joker does do really well on the 2 flat stages, and you know, as much as Sonic likes the big stages, still does really good on the smaller stages. So it is, you know, Blue seems to have kind of figured out how to play this matchup. Not going to get the 2-frame, but does quickly turn it back around, turn it into another edge guard situation.
With something down there to get the punish, and Arsene is wrapping up here to see if they can able to get the kill there or not, so
Yeah.
might be a bit of a struggle to get the next kill.
It does not get the up smash, not quite going to hit the platform on this stage, but still a pretty good position for Blue right now.
He's gonna Rebels guard the back there, so Arsene is about to come out, but gets hit with the spring.
Yeah, is not able to tech it.
Whips in that down smash is gonna get hit to ledge, not off stage. But reverses the Sonic to get back off stage. Sonic does have a pretty good recovery, so probably not gonna see an edge guard come out. Up smash not quite gonna take it.
This is more even than the second game. Although Dan did put Blue back into an edge guard position, does mess it up. I think Dan is kind of panicking, trying to get that hit in.
Yeah, that can be the struggle. Like, as Sonic, sometimes it's a struggle to get the kill, but against Sonic, sometimes it's also a struggle for you to get that hit just from the speed of Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic is just like too quick for you to get anything meaningful going. But Dash Deck is going to take it.
This Adolf off stage is able to recover due to, like, you know, our sense of recovery is kind of long. S-Smash just come out, hits off stage, isn't quite going to get the forward air on that. And we're going to be back to neutral here, as Sonic is just going to sort of take his time.
Yeah, and does get the edge guard. Not quite sure if it's gonna kill yet, but oh, does work.
Ring is going to sort of pineapple him under the stage, and the tether isn't going to be able to reach.
Yeah, these the Animal Crossing stages are do make people pineapple quite a bit.
Arsene is going to come out. We'll see if they're able to get a quick stock here from edge guarding, then we could see even up. But the back, I think the jump was taken.
Yeah, I think so too. And that is Blue taking it 2-1, our first game 3 of the day. And I think that means we will be having who won the game of 4?
It was the Ness.
It was 8. Okay, so that means that we will be having Foodles versus Dan. So Dan's gonna have to stay in the arena. Dan is southwest. I guess I just maybe forgot to change it. So yeah, I think we are waiting for Foodles to pop into the arena. While I am waiting, I will be. I think we are going to have a new format for the last bracket for today. It seems like someone is a no-show. like Dan left. Right. And yeah, we will be getting started in just a second.
Ready?
We are gonna be seeing the Wario come back out.
Three, two, one, go!
So I think this is gonna be a very similar game plan to the NES. You're gonna want to keep your space. Joker does have once again some pretty good disjoints, but I think I also think things like Walk are gonna be a bit stronger in this matchup. And Patience is going to be a lot better too, because you do have moves like Rebel's Guard that are going to be a bit harder to play around. But we are seeing Foodles kind of take the early lead, 70% already.
Harder in the dash, I can get him back on stage. Wario is a really good at girders, but shooting this tech come out, and he's not going to be able to recover.
And getting that early lead as Wario is going to be so beneficial, just because you do have walk, so you basically have that +1 stock if you can get it. It is down to the first minute, I think 30 more seconds, and full walk will be on deck. We're kind of seeing Wario throw out these combo starters. I think that's just what his game plan is going to be. Nair is so safe on shield too. There's not much that Dan's going to be able to do when he gets hit with Nair.
Yeah, kind of a bit of a struggle for Wario. I can see that he's trying to get the break off the platform. That is the worst spot that you want Spike to get, is you don't really have access to it. It's a commit to just go and grab it. So Spike is gonna disappear, so we'll see that come back in about 10 seconds as Wario's gonna put out the trade.
Yeah, but even then, still has a pretty decent percent on Joker, even if Joker gets the kill here.
Yeah.
We are seeing like a pretty slow gameplay. I mean, I think it's both characters kind of struggling to get that kill. As I say that, dash deck is going to take the stock. But I mean, this still is, I would say, Foodle's game. Foodles is very much just running around Joker, since I'm in a pretty bad position. Arsene on deck now.
And Wario is going to go for the edge guard here. Isn't going to be able to... Tries to read the jump, doesn't quite get it.
Yeah, one thing I think Foodle should do more of is just go off stage. Wario's edge guards, although like mostly the aerials, are still relatively good at just edge guarding.
Yeah, Wario down air in particular is actually really good against tethers. Is able to clip people on the way up, so it's kind of like a smart just drop off and just throw it down air. does hit the Rebel's guard, and Joker is actually even in this backup. Chop is gonna whiff, punish with the gift attack.
Yeah, it's been like a relatively low game, so Joker being able to bring it back, it's just Wario kind of struggled to kill there. That's all it came down to, but it is last stock now. Waft is still on deck, so if Foodles can get something going, may potentially be able to get that Waft. And I think he's throwing out the Waft combo moves, so not surprised if he just goes for it. And he does some output. Arsene kind of, I think Arsene invincibility potentially helping. Or just was not spaced properly.
Yeah. He's gonna come on, not quite safe. He's gonna get the kill. Gonna get hit with the up B. And Arsene is gonna go away, but Arsene, I feel like at this percent isn't really too important.
No, I think, 195, a good move from Joker is just gonna do it, probably. But, yeah, I mean, 90%, it's still possible. We saw Joker live to, like, 170 at one stock, so... And it is going down 130 on the clock. It's a good idea to keep your eye on that, because the timeout is definitely possible. But I think both players realize that. We saw that kind of like stalemate very briefly.
Yeah, and invisibility around in the forward tilt is going to be able to actually take it.
That was such a horrible forward tilt hitting. Such an atrocious hitbox.
Air dodge down isn't gonna recover from that.
Very quick 50%.
Yeah, I was about to say Foodle's getting it pretty easy. Just able to just maintain the stage control for about 20 seconds so far.
Yeah, but Joker has really good damage output, and just like those random swings that Joker can put out do a ton of damage.
Yeah.
Wario kind of has to connect a few things into like a dash attack or something to get anything going. So, Joker is, it like half the amount of hits able to bring this to a lead.
Yeah, that just goes to show how important, how powerful Arsene is for Joker.
We are going back to the pretty slow gameplay, just running around each other, throwing out these weak moves that aren't really going to be able to kill. Foodles kind of charging up smash. I think was kind of planning to use the bite to extend hitbox, but wasn't able to throw it out in time. Does get the up smash, he's able to take the kill. But at 168, I mean, this is a decent kill percent for Joker. So yeah, both pretty even percent. Although Wario is, I feel like Wario's still just having that walk on deck. They're playing different already. It's the Joker. Joker's kind of scared to approach now.
Yeah, that's sort of the kind of the thing you'll see Warriors do. It's not the fact that like, oh, like, you know, using locked immediately. It's just sort of like using the mind games of like, oh, I can kill you at like 30%.
Yeah. That spike took a lot of work there. But 101%, and despite all of that, Joker does still have the lead.
Arsene is gonna be off the table now, so with Wario's weight, it's gonna be a little bit of a struggle for the Joker to kill without like you know, getting like a drag down.
Yeah, but even then, Dan has done such a good job at maintaining this lead despite getting hit by like every single move that Wario throws out.
Yeah, like, you know, people like, oh, you don't kill to like 160, but it's like, as long as you're getting the kill and yourself not getting killed, it doesn't really matter what percent you kill them at.
Oh, although Wario does do better with time, it's still looking pretty good for Joker. 175 and back throw will probably just do it at this percent.
Yeah. He's actually gonna get the up smash and take the lead back.
Yeah, Dan is still kind of struggling to kill. Dash attack not gonna do it there.
See, down gun is gonna whip. Gets the get attack. So we're gonna get 200% as. Oh, that's so close. That was so close to like the WAP confirm.
Yeah, 210%. I think this might be on par with the percent that we saw yesterday.
See, up. I was expecting like an up throw or down throw.
I was expecting down throw. Yeah, that is the mid stage kill throw for Joker.
See, down throw coming out. Oh, back throw. Yeah.
Back throw is finally going to do it, and it is still relatively even. But oh, block confirm not coming out. Arsene, I think, saving him. Kind of holding him in the air just a tiny bit longer. We're going back to a pretty neutral positioning. And again, it's like Arsene's on deck, Loft is on deck. There is anything can happen in this game.
Oh, Waft is barely gonna whip.
Yeah, Joker, you know, 99%, almost double percent on Wario's side.
Well, he's gonna get off stage, and Wario's gonna get stage control as he's gonna delay the tether just a little bit, not get clipped with the down air.
Yeah, and now, you know, Wario's side, it's looking more favorable now. We've seen that Brutal's kind of does not seem to struggle to kill as much as Dan does. So, wonder if this will be the one time that he is able to kill it like a somewhat reasonable percent. But we're seeing 150 and still not being able to do it.
Yeah, his down gun is gonna not quite take it. Is the air dodge gonna? No, still has the double jump.
Oh, that was really close though.
Yes, Arsene is gonna come out. Yep, and the back air is gonna take it. Yeah.
Back air does do it, and Dan does take game 2. We are going to yet another game 3. These have been some really long games. I mean, we saw that was a 6-minute game going down to almost the last minute. And I think that's just kind of how Wario matches are. These are gonna be going down to last stock, and will probably be going down to the last minute. Wario is a very slow character.
Yeah.
And Joker, although Joker in most matchups is able to play the pace, Wario's mobility in general is just way too high for Joker to really do anything. So it seems like Joker, sorry, Wario getting the early lead, but Joker is very quickly answering for himself. And we are going to see a slightly earlier Arsene coming out thanks to a Rebel's Guard. Still, 50% isn't too crazy.
Yeah. Arsene is going to be able to come out really.
Wario side. Mike is still on stage, so that kind of did it.
Joker isn't getting off stage, and Arsene is about to delay, but just before he does, like, he is able to get the hot come out. That tone up there is gonna get the Joker up to 100. So because of the lead that the Joker kind of has, it sort of forces the Wario to approach.
Yeah, Wario is being forced to approach now, but Wario's everybody is really good. It is gonna work, so I don't think he's kind of playing scared about that at all. So.
Arsene is gonna kind of save me up there just a little bit. He's gonna get clipped by the side B. So Joker's able to recover kind of forward here. He's gonna take it.
Burner does catch the Joker. I mean, this has looked very Joker favored, especially considering the past two games were Wario favored until last game at the very end.
Yeah. Arsene is gonna come back out though, or go back in.
Yeah, but Dan, you know, could potentially get another Arsene this stock, but we'll definitely be able to get one next stock.
Okay.
But we know Wario is going to be saving the swap for that stock, and we'll see if he's potentially able to hit the combo.
More kill is gonna come out. Joker does use his air dive immediately. He doesn't get punished for it. We might see Arsene come out again for this stock, which would not be ideal for Doodles.
No, absolutely not. Down tilt dash attack not going to connect. Dana's going to play it really slow though. I mean, he knows that he's kind of playing on a timer with Waft.
Backer is gonna come out and take, not come out and take. Waft is gonna need to use to recover.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad idea, especially considering what kind of percent you're at.
Yeah.
You need any reason you can to stay alive just a bit longer.
Forward tilt isn't quite gonna take it yet. Next hit by Joker with Arsene, it should take it.
Yeah, but Arsene is off deck now, and I mean, 163 is approaching that like consistent kill percent.
Yeah.
But as we're saying, that Joker is also kind of at that good Wario kill percent. But there is no bike on deck. Does make it back.
Forward throw isn't quite gonna take it just yet. See, but
But
the down gun is gonna cause a tech, yeah.
yeah, and that's Dan taking a 2-1.
A good adaptation from Dan. Kind of the first game kind of getting blown up just a little bit, and then towards the end of the last one, adapting really well and
Yeah.
finishing out solid
So,
games.
congratulations to Dan for getting 3rd place. And I think next we have 8 on the side of Northeast versus Blue in the Central South. And I also expect this one to be pretty close. I will say, compared to the first bracket we had, this is way slower. But we also did have Wario and Sonic, so can't say I'm super surprised.
Yeah.
And it is going to be Ness versus Sonic. Sonic's got to play this definitely with a different game plan. Ness's projectiles are very long-lasting, something that Sonic can struggle with. But Sonic is also going to be able to overwhelm Ness, which we're kind of seeing right now.
The forward smash, just the raw forward smash, is going to be able to hit Sonic. Up smash is going to be hit the wrong way, so it's not going to be able to clip the ledge, but he's still able to continue his advantage. Getting the Sonic already to 100%. Gonna punish the air dodge with the F smash. Gonna get the PK Thunder, but is actually gonna land hitbox, but loses the jump, so isn't able to actually recover.
I mean, this has been a pretty quick game already. Down to last stock. It's only been a minute. I mean, we did see this in Blue's first game. It was a very quick game one, but game two, and I think game three were relatively slow.
Yeah. That smash is gonna whip.
But now we're kind of seeing Blue slow it down. 8 is gonna get the combo going. Not going to be able to get the second PK fire, but 92%. I mean, this is good kill percentage for Ness. Good patience from Blue right there, though, kind of waiting out the up smash.
That smash is going to connect me big to kill, so... Blue is actually... Blue's not out of the picture just yet, but when I say that, going to get hit with the back air.
Yeah, and then 8 is going to take that first game. We're gonna see the same characters once again.
3, 2, 1, go!
I expect to see a much slower game, more patience. I think as soon as Blue started being patient, it was a lot closer.
Yeah, start turning around a bit more. Gosh, he's gonna whip. Kind of just playing in the corner here, sort of just have a bit of a scramble situation. The up smash is gonna clip, but not gonna get the strong hitbox from it. Yeah, Sonic is very much trying to slow this game down, but the Ness is just kind of able to hit him out and just stop him and trying to do a lot of that. Ness's long-lasting hitbox just help him with dealing with that. But Blue is able to even it up. Is actually able to take the lead now.
Yeah, but I mean, there's still no percent taken. Definitely a lot slower than last game, but the back throw, is it going to kill? Kind of put Blue in a very bad position. I don't think there's a jump on deck right now. Opts to recover low, it does end up working though. And that up smash is going to catch 8, and Blue suddenly has the lead again.
We're able to get a quick, just 70% already. Yeah, he's very much just slowing this game down, just using, homing attack now. Spin dash, he's good at playing, maintain the space and just running around the nest. Up smash is gonna take it too.
Yeah, Blue has the 2-stock lead, very different compared to last game. Oh. Now Blue's kind of feeling comfortable to rush down a bit.
Getting hit with the up smash spread rolling in.
Yeah, the very back up smash. I think at higher percent you just have less invincibility, so you are going to be getting hit with things like that at like I think over 100%. But Sonic's damage output is crazy high, so he's doing all of this damage relatively quick.
Sonic is at 80% though, so if Ness is able to actually take a stock pretty quickly, we could see it, even up really quickly. As up smash is gonna whip, gonna get punished with F tilt.
Yeah, now Blue's trying to go for like these 1-2 combos, trying to just take the stock.
Up smash is gonna whip him to get punished with the forward air. You see homing attack coming out. Up smash isn't gonna take it, so and 8 is able to actually even up the stock count.
Yeah, homing attack, I think kind of being a detriment to Blue right now. Not a move you should be throwing out that much, especially off stage. It's gonna launch you straight down.
Yeah. Just kind of whiffing and rolling into each other. The Pig Fire is gonna connect, but Sonic is able to actually angle out of it. Up smash is gonna whiff. Yeah, it seems like Blue is just kind of fishing for this kill, just going on smash attack. Sonic has these good late percent good punches, or he can get an anti-air, the back air with the up smash. But Sonic has the pretty good kill confirms that work for a pretty good amount of time. So I would just wait until you get the opportunity.
And this is, I think, the third game 3 that we're seeing in this little bracket. As expected, we're going to see the same characters yet again.
3, 2, 1, go!
And going off, Blue almost immediately going for a combo there. Gets 30% though. Does make it out. Oh,
He's gonna get he can fire into the down air.
yeah. That's gonna be a pretty early stock. Blue is kind of answering back. 80% right now. Doesn't quite get the edge guard.
Yeah. He's gonna live. So at 104% hasn't been touched quite yet. He's actually gonna be able to even it up with the trade.
Oh, he's gonna SD though.
That's
Eight,
2 early stocks.
Yeah, 8 taking 2 early stocks. I think it's the total of like maybe 40% this entire game. But I think Blue's just getting caught by too many things.
It looks like he's already evening it back up 86%, and does even it back up already.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a pretty impressive from both players, it looks like, but is gonna only attack off stage. And I think Blue might be able to get the lead very quick. And yeah, despite those 2 early SDs, has brought it back to basically even.
Yeah, just despite lead coming out from the lead. I was gonna see them try to just play slowly here. PK Fire is gonna hit, then get Sonic 295 and off stage.
Yeah, I think one of the things is that Blue's getting caught by PK Fire. These little trap moves just a lot.
Yeah. He's gonna make the punish on the PK Blast. PK Flash, I should say.
Does clash with up smash, and I mean, Blue's kind of gotta figure something out to build up just a tiny bit more percent to get the kill.
Up air is gonna whip up, and then up air coming out from Ness himself is actually gonna take it. So what an interesting game there. 2 early stocks taken by Ness, and Sonic able to quickly even it back up, but it's gonna be 8 that's gonna take the 4th bracket.
So we are gonna have a minute or 2 before we get into the 3rd bracket, which will be the final one for today, and I think that will be also just it for us once that bracket ends. So hang tight while we wait for the other players to pop in. Alright, yeah, so bracket 3 is getting started right now. I think first match is going to be Southwest David versus Northwest Aiden. Alright, we're ready to go. Mario versus Game & Watch. Let me just make sure I get the right players. Aiden is on Mario. There's default costume.
1, go!
Oh, it's Battlefield PS2. Interesting. I wonder if they're just gonna play it out, or... I guess this is kind of beneficial for both characters, though, so it doesn't really matter too much.
I see, who did he just come out from the Game Watch? But Mario's good putting in work, but he's gonna get to the gift after when they say that. So Game Watch is gonna very much just like kind of just outrange Mario. Mario's gonna be able to play very much into Game Watch, especially on Shield because of the Game Watch's upbeat.
Yeah, this is a bit of a rough matchup for Mario. I think it's just Mario doesn't really have the tools to contest Game Watch's moves, and then obviously you have up B out of shield, which we saw right there. And not even out of shield, just up B is going to be so useful in this matchup.
Yeah, up B is tied for the fastest out of shield option of the game. It's gonna be frame 3.
I mean, Mario. We should also be clear that Mario also has that frame 3 out of shield option.
Yep,
so
that is true too. Not quite as big as Game Watches because you have to be facing the same way or turn around. But yeah, still has the same option though.
Yeah. And that is going to be another stock. Barry is again, which is such a good move. So we are seeing, this is a pretty large lead in Game Watch. I think it's just been this lead for the whole thing.
Yeah. Down patch is gonna take again. Try to get the 9 with a judgment.
Yeah, I mean, nothing would have killed there. So throwing it out is fine. I mean,
yeah.
Gonna clank right there, but again, this is like a rough percent for Mario because Game Watch just has so many good options at this percent. He's just gonna kind of space out with the forward air. And yeah, just throwing out all of the smash attacks right there.
Yeah, at the end there, Game Watch didn't really have to commit too much to anything. You saw like they were just sort of, just playing as safe as they could, just waiting for the Mario to sort of come to them, and that's kind of what you want as Game & Watch.
Yeah. So I think, yeah, I think we might be getting a character switch. Oh, never mind, we are keeping the same characters. I think we're just going to be getting right back into it. So, I mean, this matchup... Oh, we're seeing, I guess, Battlefield again. Well, this, I can tell by platform size, this is a traditional Battlefield. This is a small Battlefield. But, yeah, I mean, Mario, I think, is gonna have kind of the same issue in this. It's just gonna be approaching. Game Watch is going to be playing the very slow game. I think camping under platform is going to be, is just Game Watch's gameplay. There's not much Mario can do except for approach from the sides. Approaching from above against Game Watch is just super risky. Yeah, we're just seeing all this smash attacks being thrown out on the side of Game & Watch. One of them is bound to connect, but Mario does get stage control back. I think one of the mistakes there was just Mario just had to re-grab ledge. Game & Watch is going to be able to do a lot. So I mean, the stock count is even, but Mario is in a not great position right now in Game & Watch. Again, it's just such explosive moves. So we're seeing, we're seeing a lot of these just like very quick options, fighting everything Mario does. Down smash is going to connect, but not very. Now something that David is doing a lot of is just throwing out these smash attacks. Although if you're throwing out with anyone, it's going to be Game & Watch. It's just so it's kind of impressive in a sense that you just can't do anything about it. But the up air not going to kill, almost killing though. And Mario is in a pretty decent position though. Pretty even percents. Kind of has the plan of bait and punish. And although these moves aren't connecting, it is putting Game Watch in a pretty bad position. The Oil Panic is finally going to connect, and it is last stock for Mario. And yeah, I mean, he's brought this back. It's definitely closer than the last game was, and he's got a decent combo going. 43% though does have the lead.
Yeah, so what I've seen so far is like the Mario's very much tried like slowing down the sort of what they're doing. It's because this game is about 6 minutes in.
Yeah, we are pretty far into the game. Mario has slowed it down a lot. He knows that, you know, Game & Watch can only approach with so much.
Yeah. Let's see. Try
right down smash.
Yeah, dash attack isn't quite gonna be the punish. Punish is the charging up smash with the get attack. And F smash should take it.
Yeah, and we are going to another game 3.
Yeah, Mario having pretty good adaptation that second game.
we're seeing I think the same characters. I wonder if we're gonna get Battlefield again.
Yeah.
We are getting Battlefield again.
Battlefield again.
So, I mean, I expect to see a pretty. I hope to see a similar gameplay from Mario, where it's just it's a lot slower. But Game Watch is just like these narratives are doing so much. Game Watch's sharking is like the best in the game.
Yeah. See, forward air is gonna stop the punch coming out, and then I'll charge up smash. He's gonna take it. Yeah, you should just don't really want to try to contest that with the invincibility it has.
Yeah, this is a really early lead for this is a really early lead for David right now. Taking that first stock, only having 27 on his first.
He's gonna go for the judgment again.
Yeah, I think he's kind of doing it to get these early kills at the higher percents. We've seen the smashes come out, so there's a 1 in 9 chance of you getting it.
Yep. Up smash is gonna come out. It's gonna reverse with the down smash, down air, I should say. Here's gonna hit and watch off the skate and just recover and aggressively just go for forward air. That, yeah,
it's gonna be an SD, yeah, and David does have the full lead going on right now. I think Mario's gonna start to play a bit slower, but it is, you know, you are down 2 whole stocks now.
Yeah. Is gonna get punished from that smash with the chef. Down smash isn't quite gonna do it. Charge looks a good grip, just a little bit late. And he's gonna get that no jump, so that's actually gonna be it.
Mario, you know, not a great recovery.
Yeah.
And against a character like Game & Watch, where it's just gonna steal your jumps. There's not much you really can do about that. So that is David taking it 2-0. I think we are going to be getting, hopefully, right into it. It will be Bread versus Toadette. So Bread coming from the northeast. And it will be Toadette coming from the central southeast. We are just waiting on. We are waiting on who is it? Toadette to join the arena. We're seeing Ness, or not Ness, Lucas versus Little Mac. Let me just double check who is playing who. Okay, so Bread was on Lucas.
3, 2,
And Little Mac is not a super common character we see, especially online. So I'm interested to see how this goes. But yeah, I think although Lucas's moves aren't like the fastest, I think just for the sheer Lucas has such good offstage play, Little Mac is gonna have a really difficult time really getting anything done.
Yeah,
This
Lucas
matchup.
has really good range with Zaire, as well as having destroying his Nair. I guess the only advantage I would say Little Mac kind of has in this matchup is like the super armor and just the armor in general that he has. But just kind of taking advantage of that in the back throw is just going to take it. It's kind of just a struggle for him.
Yeah, the armor can only do so much though. I mean, again, you have a really solid tether grab, and armor's not gonna get you that. You do have a good burst move. Side B is, I think, gonna be doing a lot in this.
Yeah.
You just gotta be a bit careful using it because Lucas is one of those characters that's very good at sending characters back off stage. And once you use it once, even if you get hit, you can't really use it again.
Yeah. Just the mid-second get punched with the down throw forward tilt. You know, KO punch is gonna whip. Lucas is very much just gonna camp out, just try to play the slow game now that they have so many big moves.
Yeah, and that was the armor we were talking about. I mean, it did a lot, but again, if Lucas can react to it, there's not much Little Mac can really do.
He's gonna whip the down air.
Yeah, we're seeing Brett kind of throw out like a bunch of moves against Toadette right now.
Yeah. Down smash is gonna whip. And then the down smash from Bird coming out to punish the high recovery.
This is looking honestly pretty one-sided, but as I say that, the smash attack is gonna connect, and finally Toadette takes the first stock.
I think he actually needs to be here with the side B.
Yeah, I think Brett's just playing like a lot slower now. Although you say that against like an insane combo to take that stock.
Lucas wins.
Yeah, no, that is Brett taking the first game with a pretty quick 2-stock. And we are going to see a character switch, Toadette switching to a slightly higher tier character in K Rule.
Yeah, so K. Rool is going to be able to kind of play a bit more range with the Blunderbuss and the Crown against Lucas, but Lucas is again kind of a smaller character and has pretty good ability to get in the air. So Lucas is going to be able to play around that, but overall, yeah, just a better character than Double Mag. Also, Lucas dip.
The Zare strings come out. Didn't do a decent amount of percent, but it did give Lucas stage control, which is I think against a character like K. Rool, you know, most heavy is what you want to do.
Yeah.
I will say this is a lot closer, even if Red still has this advantage.
Gonna get the weak hit of back air, so it's not gonna actually spike. But that was the right idea. Forward air is gonna take it.
We're now seeing like really slow gameplay on the side of both players. Red kind of playing slow to not lose this stock, and Toadette playing slow to try to get good positioning. Toadette does get the F tilt. Yeah.
Backer is gonna get the sour spot.
Sour spot does end up stage right now, so works out. The down smash is gonna hit, and Toadette on the very last stock. And I think the switch to K. Rool may have helped a tiny bit, but it's still, you know, not looking too great. Belly Armor finally doing something.
You're gonna get the back off stage, and the back air is gonna take it before the
Does
FD
get that
can
back
come out.
air, and that's Bread taking it a pretty quick 2-0. Neither of those games really took that long. I think it's just that both characters kind of just get beaten by Lucas, but Toadette is going to stay in the arena. We will be seeing Bread a bit. We will be seeing Bread in a bit, but I think that means Aiden's going to be coming out. Again, hailing from the northwest. And we are going to see Mario come out, Aiden going with the with his classic, and then we are gonna see the Little Mac come back out. I think he's gonna try Little Mac first. It is a really bad matchup for K. Rool, so I'm not super surprised.
Yeah, and this matchup isn't crazy bad for Little Mac. Any character that sort of has to, like, you know, kind of fight like into him, Little Mac is able to take advantage a lot more of his tools.
Yeah. And Little Mac does have that very fast-paced ground play, which Mario can kind of struggle with. We know Mario's worst matchup is Sonic, so...
But yeah, right there you're showing the weakness of Little Mac, just the very predictable and poor recovery.
Yeah.
As well as Mario just appear in every way to Little Mac in the air, like it did with Bo3s.
Still, I mean, Little Mac was able to get a decent amount of damage onto the Mario, and you know, Little Mac's KO power is some of the best in the game, even if he's not able to do it in the air. So, you know, getting Mario in these positions isn't going to be too bad. Good counter coming out, yeah. He's gonna decide to hold on to the KO punch. There isn't a timer on it, so you kind of just have, you know, until you get hit, or grabbed, or just throw it out. So, you know, I think he's gonna play a lot more careful right now. 27%, this is KO kill percent.
He's gonna get the down tilt and opts for the side B, and he's gonna get out of the KO punch.
Yeah, but it was still a pretty quick 54%. And although Aiden did take the stock, you know, it's not a horrible position for Toadette to be in.
Yeah. He's gonna get the rapid jab. Yeah, but armor through the dash attack is gonna get Mario to 91. But it's gonna take a good amount of percent with the fells. Backer coming out from Mario. Forward air is gonna whip. Mario now just kind of playing in the air, kind of platform camming a bit. KO punch is gonna be online. We're just gonna throw it out and it's gonna uncomplete charged up F smash.
Yeah, does whiff it, but and does end up getting punished for it. And that was a pretty strong stock from Aiden. We're gonna see. Oh, random. Okay. I mean, it is something that we allow, and it is gonna end up being Samus.
3, 2, 1, go!
I didn't expect to see random, so you know, I don't quite know their experience with Samus, but they're running back doing charge shot, which I think is a good start.
I'm already getting 76%.
Yeah, I think Toadette's general playstyle of just being super patient is gonna work in their favor. I mean, Samus is already doing more work than the Little Mac did, at least this early in the game. Now, I think one of the big things that Samus may struggle with is getting those is getting those, you know, mid-percent kills. So we'll see if Toadette knows how to get those kills. If, instead of going to, you know, 160%. But it's a pretty good start for them, and Aiden does get the spike, so yeah.
Their jab is going to punish the floater. It's not safe on hit at low percent, and the down patch is actually going to just take the stock.
Yeah, and Toadette is doing like actually relatively well for picking, you know, not either Little Mac or K-Roll.
The grab isn't going to come out, just going to opt for the back throw, try to get the edge guard. Isn't going to get the forward air. But is able to actually, you know, keep pressing their advantage. He's not going to opt to get stage control rather than ledge trap. And it seems it's going to work out as getting an up smash is going to get 93% for that. And the spike again is going to take it.
Yeah, and very, very quickly it's turned around. I mean, Aiden's got such a massive lead now.
It's going to reflect the missile.
Seeing a lot of trades happen, but these trades do seem to be going in Mario's favor, so...
Yeah, any trade with a lead like this, you will take with your Mario. He's gonna stuff out the charge shot.
But it's kind of just throwing out these smash attacks, hoping one connects. I mean, try to get that little extra space. Look at the roll read.
Blood is gonna send Samus up, but Samus is gonna get the up smash. Not quite gonna kill just yet. Up smash coming out from Mario. We're gonna get another up there to continue. Looking for a juggle, doesn't quite get it as up.
Yeah, the up B is not gonna connect, and Mario's gonna be able to punish it, and that is Aiden taking it 2-0. So congratulations to Aiden for getting 3rd place, and Toadette will be going down at 4th. And finally, we will be having the very last match of the semester before finals. So this will be who is it? David versus Bread. And I expect this to be a pretty good match. Both players played very well. I mean, all 12 of the players that we've seen today have played very well, so... Hoping to end it out on a really good match, though.
Alright, so going into it. Game Watch versus Joker.
So Brett, I think deciding not to go Lucas into the Game Watch matchup, which is reasonable.
Yeah,
Joker does.
Oh, go ahead.
Joker does do very good into the Game Watch. I've heard multiple Game Watch players say that they might even lose this matchup. So
Yeah, with all of Lucas's projectiles, I think all of them just being energy based. Giving Game Watch a bucket just gives him another option.
yeah, there's not much Game Watch can do in this matchup other than get close. But again, Lucas is kind of able to play at his own distance. And right now we're seeing Joker kind of show that this is my game. Able to just rush down so much.
That's not just going to get punished with the grab. Isn't going to be able to get the regrab from the drag down. As we're just going to see a slower game plan come up from the Joker. No reason to approach, but when I say that, the roll red with the down smash.
So, I mean, yeah, we're seeing Joker kind of do a lot. We are in these positions though. It is a bit tough because Joker doesn't have that ability to get the momentum to just rush in.
Yeah. Gonna punish the roll out with the F smash. As Arsene is going to be going offline. So, likely not seeing Arsene press this back yet when he create down smash into the, yeah, down smash and up smash is going to take it. Gonna get the grab. Just gonna get the up throw and the up air.
I mean, this has been a pretty even game so far. It is down to last off only a 10% difference right now. Although we are seeing, you know, it has slowed down a lot, which is when Game Watch is able to get that advantage. And wonder if we're seeing now that Joker's back on the ground, Joker can pick up the momentum.
Yeah, we do see Arsene come out, and this Joker has shown to take full advantage of when Arsene comes out. So it seems David has actually done a pretty good job at getting the movement to go down. Arsene's going to be down. So it looks like Bird is going to have to take this game without Arsene, unless they're able to get some Rebel start.
Yeah, but Rebel's Guard against Game Watch is going to be like purely just reading, no reactions. But Game Watch's moves are just like way too fast to really get those reactions.
He's gonna read the down smash coming out and grab enough. As gonna quite miss the up air to get the drag down. That would have probably been death if he was able to get that. Aha is gonna be able to hit knock the Game Watch off stage. The uppy is gonna contest the ledge trap, so we're gonna go back to neutral here. As this is the last hit situation. I don't think Arsene is gonna quite come out as the down smash
is gonna connect, and this is I mean, a really close game. I definitely see this going to last game.
Yeah. You see, actually, the switch to Palutena off the Joker. Which is interesting. I thought the Joker was doing very well there, but Bird
Yeah,
must have more confidence in the Palu.
Yeah, I mean, this is also still not a bad matchup. We have our Game Watch player here here at my university, and one thing that he has mentioned recently is that Game Watch doesn't actually do too great in the Palu. Mostly because Palu has a lot of moves that are just disjointed or just give a tiny bit of protection. So you have things like dash attack and back air that kind of invalidate anything that Game Watch is able to do. And then you also have, you know, up tilt, down tilt, up tilt, which are going to be very, very crucial in giving that space.
Game Watch still is going to have a pretty sizable lead coming out. It's very much just slowing down the game, just throwing a lot of forward airs, trying to stop the Palu from approaching. Down smash is going to take it into the left smash.
So, I mean, Brett between 2 Battle Palu is using those really disjointed and kind of invincible moves to his advantage. But I think his Game Watch being able to space out like this is just so important.
Yeah. It's gonna go for the judgment again. It hasn't gotten a 9 quite yet.
One of these
One of these times.
down
They're
smashes
gonna get the
will happen. But
down
that was
tilt
pretty
forward
good
air.
down tilt forward air, yeah.
It hasn't taken quite too much damage after losing that shot. Well, is gonna get the buried again, not getting the 9.
We'll probably go for F smash at this percent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like something I noticed is that Palu's recovery, I feel like gets caught a bit more by things like Game Watch down smash. I'm not sure if it's because Palu goes above ledge for a few frames, or maybe has a slightly longer 2-frame window.
I believe it's the thing with the teleport recovery.
Okay.
Because Mewtwo and Zelda have the same problem.
Yeah, I think one of the big things that hurts Palu is that Palu does not actually have a hurt box on that move, so
Yeah.
the 9 did come out, sadly was not able to connect, and I mean, Red's done a very good job at just kind of evading everything
Yeah.
that Game & Watch is throwing out. It is a very slow match because of that, but
Yeah, it is able to even up the game a good amount now. At 85 for the Game Watch after kind of a bit of a rough start. He's gonna get the side B punished with the dash attack. Isn't quite gonna be able to kill yet. Whoa.
taking it. Yeah, Red is down to their very last stock. But
F smash
Red
is
answered
gonna
with
come
F
out.
smash, yeah.
He doesn't quite take it. He's gonna back air, isn't gonna take it either.
Red just throwing out these single hit moves to try to scrape by with the kill.
Corner comes out. Yeah, it's gonna have to be some sort of like, I want to say edge guard, but like close to the ledge, sort of move that's needs to kill here. Or just the up smash.
Yeah.
The anti-air with the up smash.
And we are down to like relatively close percents. This is definitely a really close game. Seems like no matter the character, Red is able to keep it this close.
Yeah. He's gonna get the mirror. He's not gonna be able to connect with anything more.
Has a
That's
very
punish
risky
too.
forward air.
Yeah, does get 4 forward airs though. Off of it.
And I mean, Red has the lead now at 89%. Pal has some really good kill moves too. I mean, this could be the game-winning position.
Never mind. Game Watch is gonna be able to get back on stage with that attack. Is gonna trade with the F tilt though. Down smash doesn't. Is gonna hit the shield, but Palu's obviously not able to punish that.
Yeah, something I'm noticing that Brett's doing a lot that I don't really see too much with Palu players is not really going for those projectiles, but we see there. I think that's why Oil Panic framed 4 kill moves. So
Yeah, but because it was explosive light, it really isn't gonna do a lot of damage.
no, the back air is not going to take it, but it is awfully close. And this is now a very scary position for both players.
Back throw should take it, yeah.
Back throw is finally going to take it, and we are going to a game 3 for the very last match. So this is the final game of the night.
Yeah, good turnaround from Bread there. Very much a rocky start from him, but he was able to adapt pretty well to the Game & Watch.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, they're swapping the character again to Pyramintha.
Yeah, I'm not sure I agree with this character swap. I think the Joker did relatively good. That Palu was able to take the game. Maybe it was just a bit too close for comfort. Although, I will say these are very smart character swaps. All have been like relatively good matchups for the character. And they are ending on Battlefield. I wonder if that was just a mistake. But they're just gonna let it run.
Let's see, the swap to the Pyre for the ledge trap. Isn't gonna quite get anything from it. He's gonna get the down air. Doesn't opt for the up tilts of the up smash.
Yeah, I think the up tilt was just better because it was guaranteed to connect at that percent.
Yeah.
Up smash I don't think would have killed either way.
He's gonna switch to Pyre. Probably trying to look for the kill early here. Forward smash is gonna whiff, but isn't gonna get punished by anything. Yeah, it seems like they're just looking for the kill here. Down tilt, down air is gonna be able to hit anything. Dash attack is gonna be able to connect.
And yeah, this is a relatively good lead for Bread. Very good patience waiting in on the roll.
We're gonna punish
the down tilt kill, yeah.
Yeah. Nothing Edge is gonna come out to as just the unexpected burst off. I'm gonna get a good 20 from that as they're still pressing their advantage. Game Watch is just gonna up beat to safety. Prime Myth is now the one that's gonna be in the corner. The down smash isn't gonna get punished. Up smash comes out, gonna get shield and get punished with back here. The random F smash is gonna come out and take that too.
Is gonna come out, and this has been a pretty quick game. David is on his very last stock. Again, good patience, not going for the immediate up B. Definitely would have been caught by down smash.
Yeah. He's gonna get their switch punished, and the 9 from the Judgment's coming out. Not quite hitting this time though. Yep, we're reading the air, the spot guys with the down air. Dash attack is gonna come out, not quite gonna kill yet. It's gonna switch to Mythra. Stage control is gonna come back. F smash is barely not gonna hit.
Yeah, we might see a switch to Pyra here. I think a good Pyra is going to take it. There's the F smash. And that is Bread taking it 3-1 with all with different characters. So So if you would like to do an outro, go ahead.
So that is that's gonna be it from us for this All-Star for Super Smash Brothers today. The next event for ESO is going to be States, which I believe is the last weekend of the month.
Yeah. So it's not this weekend. Oh, no, I think it's
Is it?
Oh yeah, it is the 26th, 27th.
Yeah. So that would be the next thing from ESO, and it'll be the last thing from us.
So yeah, GG's
guys-
to all 12 players, and I guess congratulations on the season to everyone, no matter how they placed. So if you have anything else, if not, we could just end now.
Yeah, no, thank you for letting me cast, and thank you, Goomba, for streaming all the games this season. But yeah, with that would be it from us, and we'll see everyone on the 26th and 27th.
Yeah. See you guys.